Yes. Can you hear now? Can you hear now? Hello? Can you hear? Can anyone hear? Hello? Hello? Can you hear now? Yes, we can. Normal service has been resumed. So as we've we seem to have some sort of technical hitch there. Not really quite sure. I see what is going on. Mixer's not turned on. There we go. Never mind. We'll just do it like this. I'm sure we're all fine. Morning, Jackie. Morning, Becky. Morning, Dee. Fantastic. Thanks for tuning in. We had some technical hitches with the sound there, mainly through not turning the mixer on, but we're all good. We've had some issues with hair. Had to get rid of all my curly hair. Thanks to Bella and Bethany for that. And yeah, we can say, morning Tilly. Tilly's in from the Ghoulies. The Ghoulies are in, but we're not up to shout-outs yet. Ladies and gentlemen, as I've mentioned, welcome to Facebook Live. You can follow me at Punctuation Show on Twitter, Instagram and TikTok, as well as on Facebook. If you wouldn't mind, just clicking the like and the share button, that would be very much appreciated. Likes and shares keeps it going, gets the word out. And because I know a lot of people have gone back to work today, so obviously that's well, not so good for them, I suppose. But I think we're just about ready for shout-outs, and we've got a few shout-outs this week, so we need to get this up. Shout-outs. If you're watching, I will try and say hello to people who I can say hello to as I see them coming in. Morning from Oliver in Horwich. Oh, fantastic. I think you're down there anyway, so for a shout-out there, Oliver. Well, here we go. So special thanks to Lorna, Bella and Bethany for the advice on hair. Not sure I'm going to be taking that again because it went too curly and we can't be having that. We've got Beth at Brabin School over in Chipping near Preston there. Lovely little school, absolutely. So a shout out to everyone there at Brabin's. Fantastic. Shout out to one of the best families in concert, the Loonies. Looney. Fantastic. They'll often hear that at my band gigs as well. Oliver and Louis from Brabin's. We've got Florence, Esther and Isla. Mornings to Florence, Esther and Isla there. Ezekiel from St Pius. Ezekiel, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Lovely little school at St Pius there, just over in concert. Absolutely fantastic. Visit there lots. We've got Bella and Bethany from Shropshire. I think the same Bella and Bethany that give me advice on the hair. Anna and Suzanne. Morning to Anna and Suzanne. Hope you're enjoying the show. Daniel, Evie and Lila from down the street. There we go. From Daniel, Evie and Lila from down the street. Well, I'm not saying whether, except when you come around nicking me washing. So there we go, but I'm sure they know who they are. Oliver in Horwich, he's already said hello this morning. Fantastic. And Lockwood Primary in Gisborough, fantastic school over in Gisborough there. Lockwood Primary there, absolutely fantastic. So morning to everyone at Lockwood Primary. Luca, Hubert, okay, Hubert's been getting a few shout-outs. I know his family been saying he's going to be famous. Well, Hubert, you are indeed famous, my friend. A shout-out to Vanessa. A shout-out to Caris as well. Well, the morning, Caris, I hope you're watching there. Oliver from Concert Computers. I'm not sure Concert Computers are open today, but if you need any computer work doing, get yourself down there to Concert Computers. Shout out to Flynn, and a special shout out, and going really far, just shows how far the show's getting now, to the Oasis Academy in the Isle of Sheppey. Never been to the Isle of Sheppey before, would love to visit there, fantastic. So morning to shout out to anyone watching from the Oasis Academy. Drop me a comment if you are. Shout out to the awesome Kenton Academy, that's over in Newcastle, brilliant school, and the amazing North Durham Academy and Concert Academies as well. Let's see if we've got morning Brooksy, my best mate from my childhood there, and morning from, I think we've got, the Loonies are in. No, it's Craig Dobson saying hi to the Loonies as well. About me, say hello to me. It's my show. Honestly, what's going on there? Morning, Peterson. Nicole's joined, fantastic. I'm assuming Tony will be at work today. Vanessa. Mr. Hopkins from Gisborough. Very well, thank you very much, sir. From the Lockwood Primary, fantastic school. And the people from down the street are in. Right. Well, without further ado, I think we need to sort of take a view on what we're doing today. We've done some shout-outs. I seem to have a bit better comments. Morning from Joe in Teesside, age 11. Morning, Joe in Teesside. There we go, fantastic. Mr. Hopkins got his shout out, that's important. Right, so moving on, ladies and gentlemen, I have, for the first time, I've let people know what we're going to be doing today. We've even, if you look down the page, we've even got the TikTok challenge prepared. I do need to give a special mention to my daughters, Ruby and Rosie, who've been helping me with the TikTok video. I haven't got a clue, it's really weird when you do it, but young people seem to be able to do it. But if you think you can do a better apostrophe song, then by all means feel free to do so. Because today we are looking at apostrophes. Sorry about that. Right, now ladies and gentlemen, apostrophes do seem to cause an awful lot of confusion. We see them misused all over the internet, all over people's writing, but the good news is that apostrophes have only actually got two main uses, and that's when we use them to show contraction, sometimes referred to as omission, and when we use them to show possession, which is sometimes referred to as belonging. Now I'm going to explain to you what those two terms actually mean. Now, when an apostrophe is used to show contraction, it tells us that two words have basically been squashed together or contracted to form one with the help of an apostrophe that will replace one or more of the letters within those two words so that it helps them to form one. Always easier to look at some examples, so let's look at some examples. We've got an example here. I don't care is a shortened or abbreviated version of I do not care. And you can see, I think you can see hopefully, the letter O in not has been replaced by an apostrophe for contraction. There we go. Nice and simple. Let's look at another one. Where's my pen? Is a shortened or abbreviated version of where is my pen. And again, hopefully you can see underlined in yellow that the letter I from is has been replaced by an apostrophe for contraction. And again, it's a nice day is a shortened or abbreviated version of it is a nice day. And we can see the I from the word is has been replaced by an apostrophe for contraction. Now, it's worth mentioning that this is one form of the word it's short for it is. The other form of it doesn't have an apostrophe, and that's when it's used for possession. It is used for possession. So, we'll look at that later on anyway. I'll do a separate song maybe later on. So there we go. So we've got it is a nice day. Now, when an apostrophe is used to show possession, this is slightly more complex. It basically tells us that something or someone belongs to something or someone else. We need some examples, so we're going to get some examples. Dave's iPad. No letters have been missed out there, but that possessive apostrophe is telling me that that's the iPad that belongs to Dave. He must be rich, he's got his own iPad. We've got another example here, the car's engine. The engine inside the car, that engine belongs to that car. And again, Lewis's problem. Now, this means that this is the problem that's bothering Lewis. That problem belongs to him. One thing we do need to mention here is that if the last letter of your name or your noun is a letter S, we've got a choice. We can either add an apostrophe S, so Lewis's name would have an additional S at the end. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Or, what's arguably more common is we can drop the second S and just put an apostrophe at the end there. Double check when you go back to school eventually, when you do go back to school, double check with your teachers which method they prefer you to use. You will see, depending on which publishers you're reading books from, you'll see examples of both. Right, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you sat beautifully while I've been explaining all that. A lot to take in there. But it's your turn. And I need a clever person in this audience. Let's have a quick refresh at, Mr. Hopkins is getting ahead of himself. He's getting his certificate, so just wait, Mr. Hopkins, okay. Right, your turn. Where should the apostrophe go in the following sentence? Why is there a hair in my cornflakes? I need to know where the apostrophe should go in that sentence. Ladies and gentlemen, your time starts now! And let's see where we are with this. Okay. Oh, Nicholas Samantha has got the fantastic. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. And Sky's right. Sky's always there with the answer there. Well done, Sky. Johnny Abbott's fantastic. Oh, well, there we. I think that must have been Lily, because Johnny's the same age as me. He's 21. Watch it. Okay, so that must be his daughter Lily that's getting that right. Oh, Julie Greenwell's got it right. Well done. Peter Graham, he's doing well there. Fantastic. And there we go. What's the music? So what's the music? It's just basically music I put together for this. Everything's written and created by me in this because I'm too tight to pay a copyright fee. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, lots of you seem to be getting this right. You are indeed right. The apostrophe goes between the Y and the S in wise. Fantastic work there. And I think we're ready for another question. Once again, folks, it's your turn. We've got apostrophe. Apostrophes for contraction. Apostrophes for possession. We need another question. So where should the apostrophe go in this sentence? Oh, Dawn's watching, Andy's watching. Morning, folks. Okay. Oh, lots more correct answers coming in. Lee's got it right. There we go. Okay. Oh, dear me. Where should the apostrophe go in this sentence? Barry's nose is running. Not one of the symptoms, fortunately, of the coronavirus. So there we go. Barry's nose is running. Ladies and gentlemen, your time starts now! Let's see how we're getting on here. Fantastic. Oh, Nicholas Samantha's right in there again. Tilly Ayres getting in. Well done, Tilly. Fantastic. Oh, the Ghoulies. No, they're apostrophes. Fantastic. Grant's got it right. I think that really means that Keris has got it right. So I think Keris will be helping her dad there. Fairly sure about that. Okay. Oh, Jack and Sky. Sky's little brother Jack's getting involved, and he knows it's apostrophe. Superb. Oh, Ben Garsites, that must be one of his kids again. Oh, there we go. Well, lots of people getting this right. Fantastic. Okay. Joanna Simpson says Barry's nose is running from Lucas and Lewis. My nose is running away from Lucas and Lewis. Well, Lucas and Lewis must be really scary. Fantastic. Oh, Andy, my old school friend. Yeah, Barry's never done any running. Thanks for that, Andy. Did a run this morning, you cheeky thing. Oh, Nikki's got, oh, fantastic. We get lots of correct answers. And ladies and gentlemen, you are in fact correct. It's between the E and the S in Barry's, my name. There we go. So, well done. Before we do anything else, just need a hanky. Heavens for that. Right, well done to everyone that got that right. Fantastic. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, now obviously, the Punctuation Show is about trying to make punctuation and grammar a little bit more fun. That's the whole point. That's why I do this. That's why I'm on here every Tuesday morning, 10:15, to help make punctuation and grammar a bit more fun. But there are some serious sides to what we're doing here this morning. It's very serious. And this is one of those serious moments, ladies and gentlemen, because we need to remember, we don't use an apostrophe to show plurals. By which I mean, we don't just see a letter S at the end of a word and put an apostrophe there for no reason. Because, ladies and gentlemen, every time an apostrophe is used incorrectly to show plurals, a puppy dies. Don't laugh. They're laughing. Honestly, honest to goodness. That's atrocious. You can't always run. Right, folks. Well, if you have seen today's TikTok challenge, you'll know what to do next. We've got a bit of a Michael Bublé style song going on. We need you to click your fingers in the air because the apostrophe goes right up there. Let's see you clicking those fingers. There we go. Oh, fantastic clicking. Fantastic. Oh, very good there. Superb clicking. Let's see who's got rhythm. There we go. Right. If you sit and listen to me, you'll learn how to use an apostrophe. It looks like a comma flying in the air. Wanna know where to put them, then I'll show you where. That's right. Oh, that's good. Fantastic. Brilliant rhythm there. Look at them, they're like one direction. Mission, possession are the two main uses. From now on, we got no excuses. Rather we can always get it right and make sure that they're correct whenever we write. That's it. Oh, look at that young lady dancing there. Just like that, say fantastic, superb. That's Spice Girls. We'll show that there's a missing letter, so apostrophes will make your writing better. Placing more don't and the I in hits. Don't let it get your head in bits. That's it. Oh, the young lady doing some crappy dancing there, just like Britney Spears. That's it. I didn't say I wasn't going to mention Britney Spears anymore, but oops, I did it again. Ha ha! Fantastic. Possession is a slightly harder of the two, but don't worry, cause I'm gonna tell you what to do. Bob's or Judy's or Ruby's or Steve's, all use possession apostrophes. That's it. That's it. Fantastic. Superb. There we go. Take those fingers nice and high in the air. We're gonna find our apostrophe right up there. Oh yeah. And down. Give yourselves a round of applause there, folks. Fantastic. Oh, there we go. Superb, right. Well, after all that, it's time for a cartoon. Don't you just love these smooth transitions?
We learned all about apostrophes at school today.
Oh, I'm ever so proud. That looked lovely on the mantelpiece over there.
Eh?
A nice posh trophy to go by that vase over there.
Not a posh trophy, an apostrophe.
All me friends will be dead impressed.
Ma'am, you're not listening. Apostrophes are used to show where a letter's missed out. Like when you say isn't, which is not, with an apostrophe replacing the letter O in not.
Missing letters? Has someone been nicking our post?
Ma'am, you're not listening. When we place apostrophe S after a noun, it means that it belongs to it. If a word already ends in an S, then you can add an apostrophe S or simply an apostrophe after it to show ownership.
Who owns a ship? You've not won a posh trophy at all, have you? Have you been telling lies?
Ma'am.
Well, good on there, folks, and that's fantastic. Now, we're just about finished, but we're not quite finished just yet, because we need to find out what you've learned, and to find that out, I want you to go to the website, ThePunctuationShow.com/quiz. Once you're there, you can take your very own quiz on apostrophes and show us what you've learned and show the world what you've learned because once you finish this quiz, if you've answered everything correctly, you can download your certificate, post it in the comments. Let's see who's the first person to get their quiz in the comments there. Fantastic, okay. As well as that, the TikTok challenge. If you look further down this page, we've actually managed to get the TikTok challenge done before the show this week. There's the first. So I want you to go on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, see if you can do a better dance than my TikTok challenge there. Give us a comment, let me know you're on there. Give us a like and a follow. Fantastic, that's about all we've got time for. Don't forget your comic. This is exclusive to people on Facebook. The comic there, get your free comic, go to thepunctuationshow.com/comic. That's not something that's just readily available on the website. You've got to put that in. That's a kind of an exclusive just for you guys that support us on Facebook there. So there you get your free comic, and that just covers everything that we've been doing. It's in PDF format, so you can look at it on an iPad, on your iPhone. You can print it out if you really want to do that, that's fine. Try and conserve the printing for the environment. PDF's better to read on a screen or a device. Save the environment there. And if you don't mind, folks, if you wouldn't mind giving us a share, a like, let me know. I will, at the moment, once I put this microphone down, make myself a cuppa, I'm going to make sure I reply to every single comment, everyone that's put something on there. I will do that if you put a comment down. If I've missed you for a shout out this week, you will get one next week, okay? If you want a shout out next week, let me know. I'll make sure that's happened. Once again, folks, thank you so much for your support. Thanks for tuning in.